Hello, welcome to a TechMan video. Hope you're doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to RedPanda mining style. Lord, this is a low budget production, so bear with me here. We got in our RedPanda mining BC04 from Plebsource. So let's see what this thing's about. They shipped it in the normal box here. No fancy round box on the outside. That could be a security issue. Very thin cardboard too. Totally non-influenced. I bought this with my own money, so this is nothing about sponsorship. This is all me. Comes with a power supply. 12 volt 20 amp. These are the new XT connector. There's an XT30 and an XT60. I think this one's the 30. I don't know. This is my first one. It's my first XT series power supply anyway. Oh Lordness. Let's see if we can figure out how to get this out of the box here. Can't really see that, can you? Again, low budget production. Sorry. This is really in there. If I rock it this way, yeah. Alright. It was kind of vague about whether the stand would come with it or not, or even the power supply. But luckily it does. For what they cost, I would say it should. But this guy's tucked in there. Throw that over there, panda style. Alright, first thing we'll do, test these. Those feel snug. And we're going to unplug this guy. Come on, blocking the camera. I'm not a big fan of all these cables wadded around, so there's little clips for these fans. This is just like a Nerdax fan. Nerd QX, whatever you want to call it. So take and force this guy off of here without stabbing yourself. That's the trick. There we go. The other side should just lift out like so. And once you get one side, you just kind of do that with it, let it pop off. So now let's see about turning this. So you turn it 90 degrees. Yeah. I'll make it all look nice and neat later, but I believe it was plugged into the top one, so we'll just do that. That way we don't have that big old wad in the... I just hate looking at the screen and seeing that, so it doesn't matter. It won't improve your hash rate or anything silly like that, so... This is kind of late at night to be doing this kind of thing, but I wanted to get it out. I wanted to do it earlier, but there's other things going on in life, so. Should have done it live, actually. Now I'm kind of regretting that. Oh well. Doobie 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 doo. So, it's like any other one, just slides in here. Got a really low angle to that one. I would prefer it to be up here, but this one kind of kicks back. But oh well. We'll make the most of it. So our power brick can go here. Trying to get it to where it's kind of unbothered. Okay. It comes with the two different ones, whether you're in Fangland or Pokeland. Alright, we've got a little watt meter over here we're going to use. The old trusty kilowatt. Get that. I got my phone stuck in a roll of duct tape. Like I said, this is a low budget production. So. Okie dokie. So this goes here. It's a little 3-foot cord, so keep that in mind. If you got a little bit of distance, you're going to need a different cord. This is a 3-footer that comes with it. It looks like turning things off. Alright. Let's get over here. Yeah. Alright. Hammer miner. This is the Hammer OS, I've been told. Seems like it takes a little while to boot compared to the other one. Alright, so we're not going to let you see that. We are idling at, if you can see that on there or not, 4.7. We'll go ahead and get connected here, get him online. Let's see. Hammer. Sign in. Let the fun begin. So we're going to make this call RPM. Hammer 1. Yeah. RPM hammer. Yeah, we'll just call it that. Hammer time. We're going to search. Wi-Fi. Says it is searching. Oh, bunch of weird stuff pop up. Let me try that again. Had a little fast finger going on. So bear with me here, I don't want to show this on the stream, so, alright. You hacksaws, be hacking my Wi-Fi's. Okay. There's that. And save. Successfully saved. Pending restart. Alright. So now here in a second it should, yeah. I got the Hammer miner screen. I'll have to connect to the mining VLAN. And it should give me an address on here, and then we'll go to that address and set it up. So, I don't know who else got one of these. Eventually I'm going to put it on the Ethernet, but for testing right now, we'll just get it on the Wi-Fi. Hopefully we'll get it on the Wi-Fi, unless I put the password in wrong, but time will tell. Looks like that's a Lily Go. Those guys are everywhere. They make pretty good ESP32s. They're cheap. Not impressed with the speed of this operating system loading, but it might be a little bit more involved than AXOS or NerdQX or any of those others. There's another one that I haven't tried out yet called TNA OS. I need to look into that. I like the dual pull stuff. Well, it looks like I put the wrong password in because it's saying join Wi-Fi. Let me go over here and try again. Lordy. Alright, so I'm going to tell it. Okay, hides the password, and I'm notorious about typing things in wrong. So boom, shakalaka. If this don't work, we may just find an Ethernet cable. I don't want to go back and forth all night on this. Hey, there we go. Looks like we're trying to connect now. Connect to the main. And looks like our fan's spinning down. Maybe. Hey, looks like we're in there. Alright, so now let me... wonder if I can hit the button here and get my IP address. Should be able to. Almost $81,000 Bitcoin still. Alright, that button turns the display on and off. This one gives us our voltage, our wattage. There we go, I found my IP. So let me go in here. And we're going to connect to this. And okay. Connected, and we're going to go to the web page. We'll look at crazy stuff on the internet. Get your driver's license ready. Alright, so not really. Let's see. Really strange how the world is these days. Okay, so it's not. I need to go to bed. This is for whippersnappers. Alright, so let's copy this and go up here, and we're going to put in, just take me to the website, food. There we go. Alright, so you get this, you don't support blah blah blah, and let's see. Alright, so this is what it looks like, and excellent Wi-Fi's, yada yada yada. So it's a really sleek looking interface though. Shows you your wattage and your voltage, frequency, thermals, yeah. Alright, so let's go to pool. And primary and fallback are our only options. Hopefully soon they'll have dual pool where I can be a weirdo for people like Voss to get all butthurt about. But we're going to go to mine in Dutch, and that's interesting because I think I'm using just America's on mine upstairs. I have to look into that. And I'm using port 4014. Or let's leave it on the default. I'll play around with that later. What was it, 9996? So we'll put it in Stratum user. We're going to call this puppy RPM Hammer. And fix that. Doesn't matter, but I put it in that way on the name, so I think this was lowercase too. Alright. So the difficulty is the interesting part. So, well, let's see. Let's go to Mining Dutch. I'll probably have to log in here, so y'all look over there for a minute. Stealing my bits. Alright, so this one and this one and that one over there. Those. Okay, so we're logged in. Now what you can do is you can go to, most people know what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to show you if you don't know. You can go to Getting Started, scroll down. I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see it. This generator, if you scroll down, and we're on SHA 256, North America. We're going to leave device out because I don't even think it would be on here. It's too new, so we're going to tell it 6 terahash, and then go down here, And once I tap on that, I didn't hit enter. So, alright, so it tells you what your difficulty is going to be right there. So, get off of there. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so we're going to take that number and we're going to go back over here. Your stratum password, you're going to put D equals. Come on. There it goes. Let me go back because that looks weird to me. D equals 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. Alright, so that's going to be our difficulty set on the pool for 6 terahash. You can leave it on X, but it's best to set the difficulty on this stuff. I'm going to do the burn test here. They're not hot yet, so that's a good thing. Alright, so we're connecting. We are pulling about 115, drop back out. Alright, yeah, we're coming back up. Let's see. I think you can see that. Let me move it a little closer anyway. Oh, I gotta get another phone stand. Sorry. Making people seasick. Alright. So now we are, looks like we leveled off around 115. Cause I saw it go up to 116 a minute ago, so we're at 53 degrees Celsius, 6.2 terahash. Not too shabby. Of course, that's going to vary too. Look, we're going down a little bit, but of course, this shouldn't be hot yet. I'll have to move this over here in a little bit. I'll make room. We'll put him on the vault of death here. I need to do something with this Raspberry Pi. Shout out to me if what you think about making a Raspberry Pi 4 with 4 gig of RAM a node. I think that's a no. But if you think it can be done, we'll do it. Alright, so that's the power supply for that. And this could end very badly, I can already tell. Alright, so scoop this puppy over. Panda is talented, man. He's got that one hand magic going on. It's probably not the way to word that, but he can do all kinds of stuff. I guess he's been streaming for so long, he's just used to it. Yeah, that'll burn my hand. Oh well. It's for science. Man, it's gonna be tight. Probably should have done this first, but oh well. Yeah. I'm gonna put this phone down. Hopefully you don't hear a bang and clang. Best not to move this stuff around when it's running, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, especially when it's a low budget production. So got our little XTM box cranking away. I repasted the XTM box a while back, and it's been just jammed up ever since. The paste was like dirt. It was just shutting off, so. Alright, so now I'm going through all this trouble because I was going to have to get into the deep freezer, so not right now, but you know, there goes the stand. Luckily it's an empty one. I got this from Hobbyist Miner, so all these little bit axes are on sale. I might snag another one of them soon. You never know. Alright, let's put this back. I think we're done chopping, so we'll put him up. Add this to the boxes of fun. That looks like a good place for now. And true RPM video of throwing shit in the floor. So, alright, so now we got this guy, and we got this guy, and we got this guy, and we got this guy. So, let's go back to our interface. Looks like we've leveled off around 5.9, a little low, 6,000. But we're up and running, and we are 15.6 joules per terahash, 34 shares. Now what you have to do with mining Dutch though, it's mining away, but it's not tied to anything. And what I mean by that, you have to go to the worker name. So down here, let me zoom in on this. This is our guy right there, RPM Hammer, and we are by default just PPS mining, pool mining, and it's coming up, so it only shows 2.59, and this resets at 6 o'clock every day, and it's kind of funny. Let me go back to workers because I want to show you what I'm doing. Some people call this stupid, but you know, when you got more money than you have, whatever, I guess you can call people that view your videos names. BitX 1, 2, and 3, and NerdQX++. All of these guys, you notice how the hash rate's kind of low? That's because they're also on CK pool. All 4 of those are dual pool mining. They're solo mining, and they're pool mining on this guy. These 4 machines pay me out 20 cents a day. So what we'll do, we'll just let this guy cook. We're going to add it to the group though. So let me show you how to do that. Make sure that you're on SHA 256. This looks weird when you're not in landscape mode. Or yeah, landscape mode. We're in portrait right now. So we're going to go to miner groups down here, and we're going to tell it edit, and then it's going to pop this box up, and we're just going to add RPM Hammer Miner. We're going to add that to that group. That way it's not down here by itself. Now if you look how stupid that is. Ha ha ha. We got 3 BitXs and a NerdQX++ that are running dual pool. So they're running solo on CK pool, and they're running PPS on here with half the hash rate. And we're putting all of our hash rate of this guy, the Hammer Miner. So they said it's in development. Hopefully it'll be out soon. When it does get out, we're going to take and put the Hammer Miner 50-50 as well. So that's what's going on with that. We are up and running, fast and easy. We'll go back over and see if there's any fun stuff in here that we can change or whatever. 481K difficulty so far. Network settings, there's not a whole lot in there. Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Pool, primary. Let's see what this quick select does. Yeah, quick select just lets you select one. So we'll go ahead and assign a, well, I don't have my Bitcoin address probably. We'll see if I do. I'll go down here. Let me see if it's in the, nah, it's not in the autocomplete. Sometimes they are, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's see, overclock mode, we're going to put that on normal mode. I don't want to overclock this just yet. So that's interesting. You might want to look in there when you get yours if you want to overclock or whatever, but I don't particularly care to do that. I'm guessing that it's going to drop me down to 4800 when I put it on normal, but we'll see. Automatic fan control, and here's the firmware update down here, and it's a browse, so I have to see where the files are available, if they have a GitHub or what the deal is with that. Doesn't look like they have an auto firmware update, so be mindful of that. We'll go ahead and restart. Just little bits of information that you don't see on the website. That's mainly what I wanted to put this out for. Hopefully it'll help somebody. Maybe give you a quick install. If you're needing any hardware, I'm going to have all kinds of stuff for sale. I've got a Ubiquiti 24 port. Which one is this? This is the PoE. I got a 24 port PoE, which is not really 24 ports. I think it's 16 port PoE and 8 port data. I have a 24 port data level 3 switch from Ubiquiti, new in the box, never opened. This one's an open box, but I just took it out because it was open, plugged it up, everything seems fine. It didn't even have 2 minutes runtime on it. So Apollo X1, I don't know if anybody would be interested in that because they don't have enough RAM to do the new stuff. I have a, what is this? KS0 original, 100 gigahash left. Got a mini Doge over there. Got a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not ready to do it yet. I've got to get it out and pack it up. Alright, so we should be restarted here. So what's the little shirt do? Okay, light or dark mode. We're going to leave it on dark mode because I know how you guys get with that. My eyes! We can look at logs, connected, version 0 of the board. And it looks like right away we're back up running to the races. So let's see what kind of hash rate we're getting now. Dashboard, yeah, they dropped us on down. That's what I suspected, 4.95. That's more in line with your their QAX. So, oh yeah, that helped us with our wattage too, of course. I don't know if you can see that. We're running about 84.6, 84.5 watts. So, I think I'm going to leave it there instead of pushing it to 6, because I mean it is 5 more terabytes. Well, I'm going to change my difficulty. Remember, we went in and did that with the password field, so I'll do that later. We've got 27 minutes on this already, so I'm going to go edit this and get it on the tube, and let me know what you think. Type a funny comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what kind of stuff you guys are wanting to see, and girls, or whatever you are. And, yeah. We will come up with some sort of interesting thing. Just leave a comment below, let me know. Have a good night.